Hi everybody, it is that time of the month again. My bargain bead box is here. I cut the top open so we don't have to fiddle with that. And we're going to sort this into an organizer. This is from the fishing supply section. And I did make extra little dividers by following the little ones that are originally in it so that I had more dividers. Guys, let me show you this. It has been through the ringer. It got hung up in Kansas City, as always, and so I don't know what we're going to get into. If you want to subscribe to the Bargain Bead Box, it's $23 a month, shipped directly to your door for that cost, and my code is all capital letters, all one, no spacing, Dragonfly 2, the number 2, and my link will be below, and it'll be at the pinned comment. This is like the paper, everything is like completely mangled. Let me cover this so you can see just how mangled even my insert is. Okay, let's read what this has. So we have 21 items this month, and it is called Floral Fantasy, and it says, explore an enchanted garden full of deep blues and purples with this month's collection. A faceted lapis lazuli, which I love lapis lazuli, so yay. Teardrop with a flowery brass bale combines with faceted agate, matte lapis, electroplated mystic quartz, a handmade lampwork focal, floral findings, and lots of gorgeously plated crystal to create a magical feel. Now, stay tuned throughout this whole thing because I'm also going to create a piece, and let's see what we got in here. And as you know, I'm doing 14 days of Valentine's, so we're going to make something Valentine's at the end of this unboxing, so stay tuned. Lots of prettiness. Okay. So I am just going to set the bag aside, get my tray down. I need a dish. I need a dish. I need a dish. I was looking for a new little, like just a plain dish. I love these little butter dishes, but I was looking for a plain one. I am going to pause you a second. Okay, so what I did was sorted my metals from my beads. I always try to do that. So we're going to start just grabbing one. So we have a 6mm lapis lazuli. It's dyed matte round. Get my dish. Very pretty. And it is 15-inch strand. Isn't that pretty? Oh my gosh, I really like these. I'm usually not very big on matte beads, but these are really pretty. These are going to make some fabulous, something fabulous. I can see it in a necklace as accents. I can also see them bracelets. I don't know about earrings. I don't like to use matte beads in earrings. That is just kind of my preference, but these are really, really pretty. So there are those. Get rid of my trash. And then we have a 4mm crystal faceted bicone in light sapphire AB, a 10-inch strand. Oh, look at how pretty those are. They really, really flash. Very lovely strand. Get rid of my baggies so I don't get them tangled up into everything. I'm going to just cut this right in half. These have such pretty color. I know a lot of people don't like getting bicones. They really do add a lot of color and flash to your piece. I know a lot of people actually hate seeing them. I love getting these in my box because especially with the matte beads, having the flash of these little bicones is amazing. So we have a 6 by 4.5 faceted crystal triangle beads in slate blue iris. Ooh, I like this. I have really come to love these. What I throw them way over there for? Look at this. Look at the color. Those are fabulous. And I probably will have to do, and they're on wire, aren't they? Oh, where's the end? Right there. We are going to clip the very end of that wire. Wire is just horrible. I always get poked on the wire. Hopefully, I've got it today. Yay, I did it. Now watch me get poked if I have to pick that up. And then we have 10 pieces of 10 by 11 glass tulip beads in violet blue. I love any kind of beads that are flowers. And there are 10 of them. Look at them. I have one standing up that way. I can't really stand up the other ones. But there's what the top is. And they are drilled through this way. Oh, the color of those is just amazing. Beautiful. They will probably have a roommate situation. And we have 2 pieces of 14 by 7 embossed cut glass crystal teardrop pendants in Bermuda blue. 14 by 7. These look gorgeous. Okay, so we have one turned this way, one turned. Look at the back of that bead. And it's drilled front to back at the very top. That is beautiful. Earrings, definite earrings. I already know what I'm doing with those. We're going to put them in with the tulips. And then we have some more little twosies. 2-piece 8mm glass rhinestone flower drops in tanzanite. Oh, look at how tiny. Look, I'm going to turn the other one over. Oh, they're drilled at the very top of one of the petals. I can see some very, very dainty earrings out of those. How stunning. Oh my gosh, guys, beautiful. I'll put them right there. And, whoops, we're going to save that. We're going to save that towards the end. Now let's get into our bigger beads. So these are 12 pieces of 12 by 9.5 crystal faceted oval beads in peacock blue. Up, they're on a strand. We'll lay them out. You can see the different colors. So if you turn them, they're one color on one side, one color as you turn them. This is going to make either a stunning necklace, or I really think these would be beautiful on a bracelet. And the flash on those is beautiful. Let's get these off this dreaded wire. It's really, really tight. Let's clip it right here and see how we make out. No pokey pokey. Oh, it's wrapped around. No. Okay, I got that one. We'll gently lay it there. And cross my fingers. Got 2 more. And come on, little dude. Did it come off? No. Please, please, please. Please, please, please. All right. He's being stubborn. I hate this wire, guys. Oh, do you know how many times I have poked myself and left a hole and had to stop recording? And, you know, there we go. Let me get rid of all these bits because I don't want to get poked. Okay. Those are gorgeous. 8mm hematite lab created faceted round metallic blue plating. So we have a 7.5 inch strand. Get them out. Oh my goodness, look at these. Look at how gorgeous they are. Got a piece of wire. Those are beautiful. I'm trying to plan my Valentine's. Now, am I going to use a puffy heart? I don't think so, but I may use the metal hearts. We'll see. We'll see what our pendants look like. I haven't really paid attention to them. I just kind of set them over there. We're looking together, guys. All right, let's look at this baggie. We have 8mm crackle agate dyed heated faceted round beads in mystic blue. Oh my goodness. Now, I'm not big on the crackle beads, but guys, these are beautiful. And they're not like the, you know, typical crackle beads. You know, like crackle glass. This is crackle agate, and it really does make a difference. That color is just gorgeous. I am going to give it a clip. And we're going to put them right here. I know there's supposed to be like 21 items, but I put so many already in together that, you know. And I have a lot of metals. Well, I guess that knot is like up inside of that bead. I'll get it out when I go to use it. There we go. Are they knotted in between? Or it just doesn't want to come off? Oh my goodness, guys. I am so, I don't know, today's one of those days. Get them all off this blue thread. You are not supposed to be in there. I can't handle that. There we go. All right. So far, this is what we've got. I think they're gorgeous. Okay. So I have focals and then one more package of beads. This is interesting. Well, these are electroplated quartz nugget beads in purple iris. Okay. Get this open. Wow. This is going to be a challenge for me. I love freeform, but I don't like pokey. That is really sharp. So So to me, that's an issue. I don't know if I try to tumble these, I'm afraid they're going to lose that coating. I know they'll lose the coating. But I have an issue with sharp beads, mainly because I have an issue with textures, but they are gorgeous. Maybe on a necklace where they're not every bead and they're not tight together where they can like move around, but they're really, really pretty and very interesting. Very, very interesting. Okay, let's get them in the box. Does anybody else besides me have issues with textures of beads? Like, different beads? Do you have like matte beads? Do you have difficulty like touching them or the feel of them? Or those really soft beads that look like they're fuzzy, but they're not? Let me know in the comments. Okay, so I probably need to scoot them all the way over. I'm just going to do that by doing this. And once I get them out of the way, I'll stick that there. And then I'll put these back. Whoops. And see, when you do that, you got all kinds of extra space because we have a lot of little goodies. I'm saving my pendants to last, guys. Okay, so we have some floral bead caps. There's 10 pieces, 9 by 7.5 millimeters. Oh my goodness. Look at these bead caps. Okay, I'm going to stand one up. Up, they won't stand that way. They will stand this way. They're like a tulip. They look like a little tulip. How gorgeous. I'm in love with these. Beautiful. Okay, I'm going to put them right there. Let's see. Let's do the flowers next. If I can get them open. We have had these before. Might have 1 or 2 left. These are 20 pieces of 7 millimeter flower spacer beads. And they go through like that. Very pretty. Okay, you want to go there? We'll put you there. Who am I to argue? And let's see what we've got here. So this one says they are 13 by 11 lotus flower charms, and there are 10 grams. 10 grams. Oh my gosh, look at these. Aren't they sweet? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Look at those. And they're the same front and back, so you can make them on earrings and have them face the correct way. How sweet. Okay, there we are. I'm going to put those right there. So we have that. We have these. We have these. We have these. We have this. And we have those go 1. We have 3 spots open. So 1, 2, 1. I'm trying to figure out how to do this, guys. Okay, so what we're going to do is, I'm just going to do this. Okay, so what is this called? So this is a 30 by 27 millimeter floral pendant. Oh my gosh, this is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Front and back. The back is just kind of designed, and the front has the floral, kind of like a mandala flower. Look at that. That's beautiful. We're going to put that one right there. And then we have 2-piece butterfly charms in cornflower blue. Get these open. I'm going to show you front and back. Look at these. And they have a loop on one side, so they're going to dangle. Very, very pretty. I love those. I think we're going to put them with that flower. And let's go ahead and do these two together. If I can get it open. I may not want to because this is really, really delicate. This is a 30mm brass filigree floral pendant. That is beautiful. I don't want him to bend. I'm going to put him by himself. And then we have, oh, there's 4 in here. 4 pieces of 18mm brass filigree floral links. These are kind of delicate also. So they're the same on both sides, and there's 4 of them. Very, very pretty. We're going to put them in with the big one. And then we're going to go ahead and open this. We have 1 platinum plated brass figural flower toggle clasp. So there is the flower. Look at that. That is so pretty. And then on the toggle part itself, there's a little flower. We're going to put that right here. And my heater's about to run out of LP. That's okay. And then we have, whoops. I got to read that. So this is 1 meter of 8 by 5mm by 4 and 4 by 3.5mm steel Figaro jewelry chain. That was a mouthful. Look at that. This is beautiful. Okay, this is absolutely beautiful chain. So you have the big links, and then you have the little links in the middle between each link. Very gorgeous. I'm going to put that over here by itself. And then we have 2 pendants. So we have this 41mm lampwork glass fleckled oval focal bead in azure skies. And it is big. So I'm going to kind of hold it and give it a little bit of a turn. How beautiful is that? Really pretty. Nice big pendant. I could see that dangling down on leather. Really pretty. Alright, so this one is a lapis lazuli faceted teardrop pendant with brass bail. So here is the pendant. We're going to look at the pendant. Really big, chunky pendant. And then here is the bail. So I'm going to just use my hands. So the bail does go sideways, and it hangs this direction like this. That has a very pretty floral bail on it. Oh my gosh, it is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. I love that pendant. I am going to take a moment to decide what I'm going to make. Here is everything. I'm going to take a moment to decide what I'm going to make, how I'm going to make this into a Valentine's Day piece, and I'll be right back with you, and I'm going to put a new tank on. Okay, so I figured what I was going to do. Now, I went back to the December box and got some of the blues from it. How wonderful. And look, these are going to be fabulous to go with the February box. And this came from my stash. I'm going to open that locket in just a minute. It is a Guardian Angel heart. I think I might have one more left in my stash. I don't know. I've had them for like 10, 15 years. Yeah, that long, guys. And it's been laying here beside me because I got it out when I started thinking about doing the 14 days of Valentine's. And I was like, I don't know if I'm going to use it or not. But when you open it, it does have a magnet. And there is a little gold guardian angel in here. And I was like, I probably won't use it, but it's here beside me. And I've really, none of the hearts I had, nothing I was putting together worked. And then I kind of like reached over, pulled it out, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to use it. I've got the metal hearts from my Hobby Lobby. These are from December. These are from December. These are from December. The chain is from December, and these little balls are from December, and so are these. The scrolling on this kind of almost matches the heart. So I'm thinking of using this as a connector between the necklace and the chain. And I also need to get my what have I got in this little baggie? Oh, those are my owls. Okay. I'm going to finish getting things together and we're going to start stringing. Okay, so I've got some 7-strand bead-on, and this is the 0.38 millimeter bead stringing wire. Get my pearls back out of the way. I'm not using those. I have everything out here that I'm going to be needing. Probably a little more than I'm going to be needing. But the very first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put my bail on over one strand because I need a bail for the heart to be on. And I'm just going to figure out what I want next to that bail. Do I want to go, I want to stay away from silver, but I do want, maybe we want to put some of these crystals right next to the bail. That will help with the bail. I'll keep the bail right there. They'll nestle inside of that bail, just like that. And then I think we want to go lighter color. Maybe some of this agate from the December box. One on each side, like so. And I don't want to bombard it with a heart right away. So I think we'll go with some of this agate here. This is so pretty. Some of these have such unique colors on them. Let's see how this looks. I'm not feeling him. I may go get some darker ones and replace him if I need to. I have a lot out here. I may not need this many. And you know what? Maybe I need to use a bead cap. Let's put a bead cap and then put him and see what we think. So this is a bead along with me, or, you know, create with me. Oh, now that I like. I really like that. Let's get another bead cap on him. There we go. Very, very nice. let's do that to the other side. So they're equal. Normally I just bead one side at a time. I don't know. Today I just feel like going rogue with what I normally do and just do whatever. I like what I'm doing. The Smuts box is amazing. Love that. This may be a keeper, and I may change what I'm using here. I don't know, but I can change it out later because I'm using a jump ring. Or if I use a jump ring and then use a lobster down here, I can always change out my what I put on here. So that is always an option, guys. Woo, my heater is wanting to roast me out now. Turn that down. Let's see. So that's what we have. I really, 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 really like that. I think we'll go with these crystals right here. Oh, you know what? What would it look like if I put one of those and then a crystal? This is why I never use up my entire boxes, guys, because you never know when you're going to combine the two. I like it. I like it. I like it. Pretty, pretty, pretty. So I did this and I did this. So, we're supposed to get snow tonight. So everybody was going freakishly ridiculous in stores today. It was crazy. And then I went to, you know, Alan wanted eggs so he could, you know, he's making ham and beans, and he wanted to make some cornbread, which he needed some eggs. Well, eggs in the small town store is $8.69 for a dozen of the cheap eggs. Well, that didn't happen, and it was $4.09 for, or was it $8.09 and then $4.69 for a half dozen, something like that. Either way, there was no eggs bought, and that's okay. I can't eat any of it anyways, but that's okay. It's just ridiculous. So there's that. Very pretty. Okay. And then I think we'll go ahead and do more of this small agate. One on each end. And then I think we'll do a crystal on each end. One of these little blue ones from the February box. I'm going to set him out of our way. And I'm going to go ahead and put one more of these. And if I can find the hole, lay it down and do it. There it is. Very nice. And then we're going to do bead cap. Crackle agate. Bead cap. I think I'm going to put one of these frosted beads. Bead cap. Crackle agate. bead cap. Let's see where that puts us. I am loving this. Oh my goodness. So I did a bead cap, agate, bead cap, these look like little tiny balls of tin foil. That's what they remind me of. That sounds terrible. And bead cap. So there's what we've got so far. Oh my gosh, guys, I absolutely am in love with this. This is beautiful. Okay, let's go ahead and do, I think we'll go to this crystal, a small, got a fuzzy, bicone, a crystal, a metal heart. I'm just going to do this and then look and see what I think about it. If I don't like it, I can take it back off. There we go. Crystal, bicone, crystal, ooh, nice. Okay, let's go ahead and put a small agate, one of these. I'm gonna have to get more out, and then he looks a little funky, but I think he's okay. Let me get some more of those out. Oh, they came in the other box, didn't they? I don't know how many more I'm going to need. And then, just in case I need more of these, let me get some more of these darker blue, like maybe 4 more out, just in case. 2, 3, 4, maybe I want to get 6 more out. There we go. Let's go with this. So we're going to put a bead cap, one of these, bead cap, an agate, and a bead cap. Whoops, I dropped it. Now let's see what that looks like. I don't know, now I'm not so sure about all of this. It just, you're all probably like, what are you doing? It just didn't look right. So let's go with one of these, a heart, and then a small crystal. I think that would be more beneficial to what I was doing. And then go back to this and put these back on. It just took, it was too much. If that made any sense. Maybe, maybe not. But You never know until you get to that point and then you look at it. Now that looks more like it. Here's the center and we're here. So I'm going to clip this end and we're going to work the other way. Oops, I forgot to put the other bead cap on. Don't want to forget that. Now clip it and let's work the other way. So I am at the first where we did this, and then I want a bicone, heart, bicone, whoops, I want one of these, I want to make sure they're right, so let's kind of do one of these things. Find my center. Oops, no, 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 no. Okay. Here's my center. Fold it. It's kind of hard to do this when they're not, you know, fastened. Cool. Okay. And then we're going to do the bead cap, crackle agate, bead cap, small agate, bead cap, crackle agate, bead cap. I want to look and see what we've got over here. And they match. And this is about 10 inches. Let's do one more section. I want to do one of these. I just had like a really cold spot on my hand. That was weird. One of these. And one of these. Maybe we'll do, oops, I can't believe I did that. So what I'm going to do is just do like this, this, one more section, like that. I'm going to clip this end. And I'm going to finish this off doing the same thing. We're going to do, we have to get some more silver beads. Let me grab them real quick. I need 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 2 out there, so I need 2 more. Oops, there we go. So I want 1, 1, 1, 1. Maybe that's why it looks weird. I don't have a section of 5. I may do that. So you're going to hear some guys. Alan has company. I really think that's why it looks odd. I don't have like 5. Let me get 2 more out. I'm just not feeling the 4 thing. I have this thing about numbers, and to me that doesn't look right, and that's why. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, there's only 4. So I gotta have 5. Sorry guys, it's just me. Just me. Something didn't look right. We're gonna put 5. So I want one more crystal and one more of these little aluminum foil looking balls. And now I'm happy with it. Just like that. And crystal. An aluminum foil looking ball. Just like that. And I'm going to close this off. We have clamshell. We're going to go up through the bottom and out through the mouth. Now, this is really fine. As you can see, I'm going to do something a little different. I'm going to put a, you know what, I could use, where are they? They're right here in one of my containers. I may have put them away already. Nope, right beside me. We're going to use a couple of these instead. These are really small crimp beads. They're 2 by 1.5. And I think they'll be better on this really small wire. Instead of having to double over the wire, we're just going to use a really small crimp bead. Going to bring it up here, make sure we have it flat, get a hold of it, and I'm just going to squash that crimp bead. And again, thin wires, so I'm going to make sure that crimp bead is squashed around that wire so it doesn't fail. I'm going to bring my crimp cover up, give it a tug test. I do have a lot of extra wire, so I'm going to trim that back just a bit, and then we're going to close that clamshell, give it a hug, give it a close, and then I am going to take all this, we're going to bring it all the way down, we're going to give it a, isn't that pretty? Isn't that really pretty? We're going to give it a swirl. I have enough here to do a bracelet, so I'm going to cut that excess off so it's out of our way. And we're going to take our other clamshell, open it nice and wide, because we need to get our pliers in there. And we're going to go through the bottom, out through the mouth, and drop it down. And then I'm going to pick up the other crimp bead, drop it down inside that clamshell. He's really tiny, but he's in there. You can see him. He's gold. And we're going to reach in there. We're going to get a hold of that crimp bead. He's going to be fiddly on me. We're going to push down. Whoops, get back a hold of him. Come on, little dude. And squash. Well, squash. And we're going to squash all the way across. Again, make sure we have it good. I'm going to come from the other side. There we go. I give it a tug test. And now I can trim that extra wire off. Never trim right up against your crimp bead. Give it a tug test again. Close it, close it. Now, I do need to get 1, 2, yes, I do need to get, maybe not. We are going to fasten, I don't know if I'm going to need those though. This is really long. This is now 12 inches. I want to make this 22 inches. So these are, I'd like to measure them. I'm trying to find my tape measure. These are going to add a little over an inch. I don't think we're going to use them. Because if we put them here, and then add the chain to it. So this is 12, 20 at 12, 14, roughly 15 with the jump rings. And then 16, I would only need, would it look right, guys? This would be up here at our neck. I'm debating. I don't think so. Let's go with the chain. So to get exact measurements, we're going to go ahead and measure this. This is gorgeous. So we have, see, I would have been really far off. This is almost 14 inches. Yep. So let's go ahead and add our chain. So 14, 22, I need 8 inches of chain, 4 on each side. This is steel. So I'm going to use my new cutters. These. My wire's like, take me with you. So 14, 15, 22, 7, so 3.5 inches. I'm doing figures, guys. Takes me a minute. 3.5 inches. Right there. So I want to cut this one. Oh, even with these, it doesn't want to cut. I may need the big boy cutters. Yep, let me get the big boy cutters. Wow. Now I remember why I wasn't using much of this chain. Get it right in there. There we go. There's one length of 3.5 inches. Let's get this piece off. See if I can nip away at it now that's been damaged enough. There we go. Another piece at 3.5. Come on. Get a hold of that and get that off there. I like this really good chain, but it can be hard to cut. Let's get all these back out of our way and get this fastened. Whoops, I moved my... There he is. Okay, let's add the chain to this. And then we'll add our pendant. And I may show you guys how to make your pendant so you can remove it. So this piece could be like strictly Valentine's, or you can change it out. So, tools. I need red-handled pliers. There they are. All right, let's get this chain on. So we're using 4mm jump rings. These are 20 gauge. We're going to open it. Going to drop our chain on first. Get it out of our way. I always struggle getting my chain on. Dropping on our necklace. We're going to close it. While we have, whoops, make sure that's closed all the way. My strength is just not there today. And then we're going to take this and open Put our lobster on. Put our chain on. Give it a close. Why do you not want to close? Make sure that closed. Yes, it did. Okay. Next side. Goodness, guys. I really didn't think this video was going to be all this long. I have a February the 14th video coming up that will be a Valentine's bash. That will be the video with the giveaway information in it and how to enter the giveaway. So you'll want to watch the whole thing. I will give it a couple of days of it being up before I do the drawing, and I'll let you know in the video when that'll be, so that more people can enter that are subscribed. And I do have ways to know if you're subscribed or not. So there's that. Let's get this. Boy, that heart is awful chunky. But like I said, we can make it so that it can be taken on and off. And I'll show you how we're going to do that. So let me get another clasp. I want to make sure this clasp will go through that heart, first of all. Whoops. Yes, yes it will. We're going to leave that clasp right on that heart. And I am going to put this jump ring on, the necklace, and onto this right here. And you can always, you know, undo your jump ring, and if you decide that you don't want to make this be interchangeable anymore, I want to make sure I have the heart on. So when you open it, you see the angel. Okay. So, okay. I may need to add a jump ring to the heart itself. We'll see here in a second. Do I need to? No, I don't. That's perfect. Okay, I did it. All right. Sorry, guys. So this is absolutely beautiful. Whether you use the heart or if you change it out at a later date and put something else on here, like let's say later on I decide I want to put let's see what came with it. Let's say later on I want to put this with it, and I take the veil that's on here off, and I want to just add this to it. I can change this out and put this on. So it's fully interchangeable. I don't have to keep it as a heart necklace, even though it has the little hearts up here. It can be interchangeable. So guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I appreciate each and every one of you. And again, all my links are down below. Much love, and everybody Have a wonderful day. Bye, guys.